Number 94. Goodness. 94. Flip the coin. Land on tails, so we're going to do the right side inner. Woo! Ooh! Let's actually take care of this up here real quick. Here's the right. This one's going back on the shelf. And we're going to do the blue shuffle. We're going to do the original blue shuffle. Actually, no. This one calls to me. And then put these back in the random order. That is a red PMG back there, man. That is a red PMG of Venom. Silly tape. Yeah, I can pull it up. Ugh. Absolute beauty. And then those lines is from the case. It's not from the card. It's from the loader. Card itself was like actually very, very friggin' clean. Flair Ultra Upper Deck packs, you know what that means. Have to do a little snipsies on them. Not like Mrs. Hama, who's got the fingertip strength of a Nordic god. Forgot to click off of the sheet so it's not blue. Goodness, these sleeves all day, or cases. So we got hundreds for this one. this thing, little Sylveon needs to move. Actually, I need to put this over here so I remember to put it on my bag. Well, good luck, folks. Good luck. Let's click off here. Alrighty. Wait, didn't Mike tell me to... Give me 1 second. Oh, he has a... Okay, that's why. I was like, why did Mike want me to tell him when the break's going? He's got more than a handful of spots in this one. Alrighty. There's Cassidy. Beautiful Greatest Battles featuring Gambit. Greatest Battles sleeper spot, man. Colossus on the EX. Zedram. Havoc, we're reeking it on the green. Alias of Black Dragon. Medallion of Blade. Who's got the medallions? Mr. Roofer in this one. Team Affiliations in the green with the Wolverines. And there's Snowbird. We got Mirage kicking off. X23. Medallion of Iron Man. Love to see it. The base medallions, man. Medallions are such a good spot. Juggernauts on the green. X23, one of my favorite artworks there. All symbioted out. And this is my favorite artwork in the set right here, the Mystique. Absolutely love it. And green of the Black Dragon. Hi Yukio. Hi Wade. Pop Culture. Oh, SP Pop Culture. That one's going out to Mike C10 with Iron Man on the Flair Ultra Pop Culture. Been seeing some of the a lot of the SPs lately out of the Pop Cultures. Polaris. And last of the stack here. Thunderbird. Medallion of Cable Ties. X23 on the green, and there's Dark Phoenix. We're gonna do some sleeving. We're gonna do some casing. I use the thick boy sleeves for this one. Because it's on the bottom. Yeah, and then it takes 8 years for the load more to actually load. Alrighty. Oh, piece of the puzzle. Silver Samurai. We're going to put that on the left. Hopefully I'm going to finish it out. Just finish it out. We got the X-Men on Team Affiliations. 3x3 of Hulk going. Rah! Mr. Roofer on the 3x3. Professor X on the green. There's the Greatest Battles featuring Wolverine versus the X-Men. Beast with the dogs out. Look at that toe. When we say Skibbity Beast, this is the origins. That card right there, Sassy Beast. And Omega Red on the green Omega. Or green Omega. Green Greatest Battles. So hard for me to say. There's Blob. Jim Logan on the alias. Ooh. There's a blue. Base blue foil of Hope Summers. That's a sick one. 132 out of 181. That one's going out to Mike. That's a cool one. That's a really cool one. I gotta be careful. We have Mike C10 and Mike W. I'll say Mike W. Nice color match there. On the Hulk. Alias Medallion of Iceman. Team Affiliations. X-Force. And Ultimate Wolverine. Finish off box number 1 here. William Stryker gonna get you. Arnie. Old Man Logan versus Old Man Hulk. Oh. Ooh. God damn. That is very cool. Base red foil for the artist. Otto. Janitor. That looks so good with the red foil. Oh my goodness. That looks so good with the red foil. 16 out of 74. Signed by James Bernardin. That is a beautiful looking card. Nice color match to the red scarf there. Also the X-Men symbol. It looks good with the red. It really does. Captain America striking a pose for the camera there. Alias Dark Phoenix and Professor X on the Ultra abilities. Edram. It's got Cerebro on. Wolverine on the alias, and there's Jean Grey. We're gonna do some sleeving and casing. That was box number 1. We got number 2 coming up. Running is things are walking. Eric, things are walking. They're not running. I remember one time I was at a convention center. I was working the event, and I had to run to grab something. So I was just running. And it was after hours, so it was like, you know, nobody really cared. But I was running, and then one of the security guards just screams at me, and he goes, "Run! Don't walk!" So I stopped running because I thought I got in trouble for running, and then I looked at him and he had the biggest smile on his face. Alias Wolverine. Oh, Lady Deathstrike on the EX. Lady Deathstrike, Edram. And we got Banshee on the green. Omega Red on the Greatest Battles. Oh, nice. Very, very cool Cyclops there. With the blue color matched to the X-Men outfit. That's a sick one right there for Mike W. 111 out of 181. A lot of ones. 1111, 181. Quicksilver, Slow Silver. Greatest Battles there featuring Red Skull. Elektra. Man, I thought we finished the puzzle there. It's a team leader color match. You know, blue team. Knucklehead. There we got Sasquatch on the Medallion. Green of Wolverine. Iceman. Jean Grey. Tubes. Wolverine on the alias. There we go. You know how long I've been waiting for this. X23 on the green. Norva on the base. We're all crashing over the website. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I'm doing well, Eric. Hope the same for you. Winter Soldier. Pyro is gonna get you. Magneto on the pop culture. Again, hitting some nice pop cultures here as of late. Mike C10. Magneto. We got Viper. Who are you holding on to? Goodness me. Hope Summers. Love that Deadpool team affiliations. Wolverine. That is the medallion you want to see right there for a base medallion. We got Mutate 9601, the Vibe, and Beast with the dogs out. Do some quick sleeving and casing, and then we've got one more stack. So to find code GAOS. What was it? Union Arena? What's doing Code Chaos? Adamantium last stack? Possibly. I don't know. I wasn't doing that much of the peeking this time. But just for how Super Rares Full Arts. It is for Union? Ah. One of my buddies is super into Code Gas. Alright, last stack. Good luck, everybody. There we go. Banshee. James Howlett. There we got Family Genealogy. Caitlin MacDonald. We got to read the back. Frederick Hudson's secretary, Caitlin MacDonald, named their son after his father and let Hudson explain it to his wife. Now you know. Old Man Hawkeye. Old Man Hawk-Tua, more like. Wolverine on the base. Team Affiliations, X-Men. Old Man Logan, Team Affiliations. The new Fantastic Four on the green. Dazzler. So that's my favorite anime ever. You gonna try to pick up some more, get some of those, like, they do signature rares, don't they? Then we got Ogun versus Wolverine on Grace Battles. And, ooh, Sasquatch. That blue spot is killing it from Mike W. It is 25 out of 181 on the blue. Puck on the green. Medallion of Colossus. We'll call that a color match. Wolverine versus Daken on the green. And there's Storm. Ororo. Last handful here. There you got Puck. Alias, and it does appear that Super Fam is just as sharp as ever. Oh, man. Hey, yo. JD Bagger. That is sick. That is sick. Adamantium featuring Wolverine. Very, very cool Adamantium. It's been a minute since I've seen one of these. I also just love the... Like, I like it when there's a shape to the metal cards, you know what I mean? Just makes them a little more interesting. I love it. Awesome hit, man. Awesome hit. Namor with his PlayStation 2 graphics, sharks there. Greatest battles against Lady Deathstrike. Oh, an animation cell. Kitty Pryde. He's got the animation cell bases. Edram. Oh, the Kitty Pryde. Oh, the camera's locking on this. Love it. Sometimes it'll go right through it because of the acetate. I got Prisoner 41-2075. Gotta say the whole thing every time. And Professor X has a massive headache. Sorry, Silver Samurai. Nobody's here to battle you. We're gonna do some final sleeving. Some final casing. We'll hit that sick and nasty recap. Probably just try to get more packs or just buy singles on Bebe. I was gonna say TCG Player is probably gonna have a bunch of them because TCG Player now has Union Arena support, but TCG Player doesn't give you previews of the cards. Like if I'm buying like Magic cards to put in a deck, or if I'm buying Pokemon cards to throw in a deck, I'll usually buy them off of TCG Player because I don't need to see them first. But if I want to get them for like collecting or to possibly grade, it's hard to use those service or TCG Players of service when there's nil images, man. Alrighty, recap pop cultures. We got 2 EX. One with Lady Deathstrike and one with Colossus. Love the anime art style on that one. Hulk screaming. He's scared of the Wolvie crotch right there on 3x3. Speaking of Wolvie, on the Medallion. Family Genealogy. Animation cell with Kitty Pryde. Adamantium, beautiful hit right there again for JD Bagger on the Adamantium. Love it. Ultra abilities, Professor X with Cerebro. We got 3 blues. Love that Cyclops, man. It's so sick. And then Hope Summers. Oh, man. There was a way to have the full family. That would have been cool. And then Bishop on the red artist auto. Congrats on this one out to Janitor. That was a sick one, man. 60 and 74. Very, very, very cool. That was Upper Deck Marvel Fleer Ultra Wolverine. 2-box. Pick your parallel number 94, 95 should be in this store. Thank y'all.